We are in San Francisco, going up against Golden State. We are coming off of a win against New York. Finally found my rhythm, my timing, and we finally stopped the losing streak. We'll see how we go against the Warriors here. Not too confident going into this, considering last time we played we got blown out by them.
And it's the Warriors to start out. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety.
Not the way you want to start. Definitely not.
And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
That was just a fluke.
Back to Wiseman. He kicks it to Green.
Cover off Clay.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thompson gets it to go
As
in on
Clay
the
still somehow gets open underneath the basket.
Thompson's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Warriors. Thompson against Jackson.
Oh, Jackson, okay. What was that?
Green passes to Curry. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Green.
Almost got the steal.
Wiseman sets a screen for Green. Here's Thompson.
Get that. Oh, of course, no one's gonna.
Passes it to Curry.
Oh my God.
There's a good screen. Another shot.
Wow.
And he sinks the way.
Very inside, skilled at reading the defense.
It's insane.
And getting into the opening.
Green with the ball.
Why did I
George
pass it
picks him
like
up.
that?
To the middle. Here's Wiseman.
I don't understand.
By Wiseman.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball,
I don't understand.
fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Come on,
That's
Serge.
not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Feeds to Porter. Over Leonard.
Let's go.
MP outside. On the wing, MP. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense.
Rushed it.
That time around, just lucky he was off. And there was a slight panic in LA when Kawhi opted out of his deal.
Defensive breakdown,
They
okay.
quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Here's George. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. They could use a bucket, and it's George
Finally, we
finishing it off.
score a basket.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Warriors leading by 6. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just
Stop
a
him,
minute.
please.
He pointed to Klay Thompson as one of the game's great streak
Let's go.
shooters. Coach said Klay can bury you with a couple of quick runs.
Come on, Jackson.
We have to counter that with streaks
course.
of our own. Sounds like there could be some fireworks here tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, Green. After the missed 3 from Reggie Jackson.
And it just seems
Don't
that every
understand.
pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's George. And the rebound.
George
goes to
was
the
never
Warriors.
going to make that.
Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson from long range.
Oh,
It's good for a
God.
second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Call a
Defensively,
timeout, coach.
giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Ibaka with a screen on Curry. The drive by MP. Counted.
Okay.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense
Finally
here
scored a
early
basket.
on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Thompson after the made shot
Oh
from
my
MP.
God. Miracle.
There's the pass to Leonard. The dish now to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside Jackson. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. From deep, George. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson dishes to Green.
Oh, steal that. No.
From deep.
Oh,
Rebounded
wow.
by Jackson.
I bailed out there.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Los Angeles. Jacks up a 3.
What?
Wiseman with the rebound.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game.
That was dumb. That was a
Porter
mistake.
passes to Wiseman. Back to Porter.
Very.
Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Why?
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now Jackson. Following the miss by
Oh, let's
Porter
go.
from deep.
Oh, that's a
foul.
charge.
Called on
Okay,
Reggie
never
Jackson.
mind.
That is his first
Thought we
foul
got
of the
bailed
game.
out there.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Some changes for Golden State. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Thompson.
This is a
The
terrible
Clippers
start to
also
the game.
changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka.
They have only 4 points. Oh my god. We actually went on a run. A little bit. We're down by
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State.
yeah, 7.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
So
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that.
Kawhi fade.
And now let's
Nope.
check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors.
I have no assists, no
Curry and
rebounds.
Poole have the guard spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Weissman. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5 down low.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. George passes to MP. Shot clock at 6.
Come on, George.
George up top. Guarded by Poole. And it's George missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside Jackson. Ibaka with the screen on Thompson. Jackson looking around. Here's MP. And the
Let's
layup is
go.
good after a nice lead pass.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Curry kicks to Thompson.
Why?
It's good from long range. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's MP. He had 25
The
points in
lowest
the win
number
against
of
New
one to
York.
pass it to.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of
Wow,
assists
Jackson,
in that
okay.
game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now, here's Poole. After the miss from Reggie
Let's
Jackson.
go.
Stolen by George. Here's Ibaka. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get
Wow. He somehow got the ball. Please make both free throws.
And the defense, those come right to mind. He's been a
Let's go.
quality role
6
player
point
for a very
deficit.
long time in the NBA.
Green. He's checked in for Bielitsa.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw
Rich.
line? He's hitting the free throws right now.
There's
Almost
no way I was
good.
going to guard
I
that.
would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
Here's MP. After James Weissman's bucket. MP passes to Ibaka.
Oh
Missed
my
inside.
god, Serge, just dumped the ball.
Solid job on the backboard. They are
What
really
in the
controlling
world?
the inside.
There's the screen. Now, here's Poole. Defended by
Poole doing a
Ibaka.
lot of dribbling.
Green with the screen on Ibaka. Poole. The shot,
Thank you.
no good.
Oh
So
my
the
God,
Clippers will
George.
take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play, gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked
What
about
is
is
this?
that the bench guys came in and played well. So
What
punch
is
off the
this?
bench, a big factor in that
Oh
one.
my God, it actually
Keeping
worked.
us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was superb. He tallied 25 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. A terrific all-around game.
We gotta stop
He really
Clay.
put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can
George,
do to
George.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like.
Let's go,
best.
Jackson.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy
way.
is off the charts.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Now Leonard. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Now the feed to MP.
That was a bad call.
Outside, Green. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. Good on the shot. 8 points for James Wiseman. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor,
What?
when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders
Trash.
make
Let's
one
go.
misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession.
Bang.
That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity. Of all the
Oh, I made
action
it 3.
happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there.
We're
That's
still down
just
by
a great
6.
look and a great setup for the bucket.
And he gets
And
the
they
whistle.
draw a foul. Unbelievable.
That's his second personal foul. First team.
We're down by 7 at half. 7 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists.
The Clippers.
Not the greatest of stat lines at half. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Contribution so far in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots
Oh,
behind the
Kawhi.
three-point line and finding some open
Taking
opportunities.
himself.
Taking
Don't
a
need
look at
us.
Los Angeles. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Reggie Jackson out there with MP. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. Now, here's
No
Ford.
way, Clay.
He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
How does this happen?
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Jackson against Thompson. And here's MP for 3. And George gets the whistle that time.
What?
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Warriors leading by
Oh,
8.
great.
Here's Curry. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Oh my God, I got
Well, when it
saved.
comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades.
Oh,
Great
Kawhi.
sense for blocking shots.
Leonard with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry against MP.
Oh, no.
Another 3 for Golden State.
What in
Defense
the
is far
world?
too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
George with the screen on Curry. Inside.
Oh, that was a
It's stolen
terrible
by Green.
pass.
Now the Warriors moving it up. 3-pointer.
Oh,
Again,
got
Curry
saved.
missing.
Teammates
Hello?
right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having.
There
In
you
terms of
go.
scoring, this has not been his best night.
And there's a pattern starting to take
We're
shape
still down
here.
by 7.
They're working it inside.
Keep thinking it's
and getting
closer.
good shots from close range.
Here's Curry.
They keep hitting
Following the score
threes.
by Reggie Jackson. Thompson misses.
That's a
And
dream.
they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jackson dishes to MP. Thompson against Jackson. Back to MP. Shoots it up.
Yikes.
Tips it up. And a bucket
Go,
is right
Ibaka.
there.
And Serge right now surging on the interior, grabbing all of those rebounds and working hard to get them.
Pass to Wiseman.
Gotta save my energy.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Green. He averages about 5 points a game. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've
2-point
always
game.
will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Rules checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Jordan.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
It's over Team Pool with this hairstyle. Because he don't have hair like that no more.
Misses off the right iron. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles
let's
Clippers.
go.
Their
Take the
defense has only
lead.
allowed 6 points in the second half.
Still have 0 assists.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
That
Just
should have
under
been a
3.5
steal.
minutes played here in the third quarter. The pass to Wiseman. Kicks to Thompson. Fires from deep. He scores his 6th bucket from the
Just
floor
knew
with
it.
that one.
I knew
Shot
it.
the ball 11 times.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Come on.
George misses the
Oh,
layup.
God, George.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Thompson outside, fires for 3, and another
Same
3 for Golden
play
State.
every time.
Triples in the first half, 3 in the
Why
second.
are we not
Boy,
stopping
they
this?
MP passes to Hartenstein. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Basket Poole. Green, the screen.
What is this?
It's tipped.
Thank you very much.
On the wing, Jackson. He's
Come
covered
on,
by
George.
Thompson.
Oh,
George,
my
no
Lord.
good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Puts it up from 12. And there the Warriors.
Clay
now with
can't
another
miss.
bucket.
Sometimes you don't get this kind of aggressive Klay Thompson on the offensive end, but the teammates love to see it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from
I'll
the
take it
sideline.
myself.
Thank you,
Don't
Kevin.
trust
Kawhi
Hartenstein.
Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well,
Leave
he is
assignment.
famous, Kevin.
What? Are you kidding
and he
me?
remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Here's Thompson after the made shot from MP.
Of course.
And a wide open look for Porter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hartenstein passes to MP. A three-pointer is
God.
right on target.
Thought I was
Now
gonna
just
be
a 2-point
off.
Warrior lead.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
What is this?
Over in the corner, Green. Wiseman sets a screen for Green. Pass to Wiseman.
Of course. Oh, Wiseman.
It's hauled in by
Go.
Paul George. The Clippers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Jackson against Thompson.
What the hell?
Outside Jackson. Down low. Outside
Hell
for
no.
George. For the tie.
Go, George.
Again, Los Angeles.
Paul George, too nice from that distance.
I get my assist.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors team.
Get taken out. Oh my lord.
Coming out of the floor for the Clippers.
It's only been like 2 minutes. How are we down by 9 again?
Leonard with the ball. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. And James Wiseman picks up the foul.
James Wiseman.
Foul number 2 for
Got
him.
bailed out there.
Second team foul.
The 3 from
Oh
MP.
my god, that
Like
was
it when
a
your
terrible
superstars
shot.
still make attentions to detail, being
What in the
active on D
world was
right there
that?
and not allowing the shooter some space.
At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Ialica is
No
out there
way.
with James Wiseman, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Otto Porter. Come to me, come to me. Leonard looking around. To the paint, shot clock at 5.
No
Curry with the
way
steal.
Curry just blocked it.
Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Thompson. Launches a
course.
3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been
All right, we
very
get it right back.
feisty and active on the defensive end.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Three-pointer.
We fall for it
And
every
again
time.
for 3. Buries his
I don't
10th
understand.
triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And George,
Let's
here we
go, George.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. MP against Curry. Launches it. Wow. And another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
MP passes to Bledsoe. He feeds it to George. Makes it off the glass.
Okay, George. Okay.
George has got 4 this quarter.
And you see Paul George just focused that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Curry kicks to Wiseman. On the wing, Porter to the
Oh my
inside.
God.
Here's Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Really the last guy that you like to see comfortable shooting the ball is Stephen Curry, just automatic.
Bledsoe against Thompson. To the paint, Curry with the steal.
They didn't even call for it. They didn't even call for it.
Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Otto Porter with the
Oh
foul.
my god.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Ibaka.
Serge.
Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, this is where the big guy is confused with Serge's ability to shoot it. You got to hunt him down or he'll hurt you.
No way.
Thompson misses.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
To the middle. Here's MP. Green with the
Of course.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond. How tough it is and great timing on the rejection.
Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. And there's the pass to Leonard. And
Oh
with
my
that
God,
one,
Leonard.
the
Okay.
lead is
Okay.
trimmed to single digits. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside.
What's a 2? What's a 2?
Hits the jumper in space. Thompson's got 38 points.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen. He exploits that with a dish.
And here's
Green light.
MP
Let's
for
go.
3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
They double team Curry. Leonard against Green. Feeds it to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Good decision on the pick and roll there. Green as good as it gets, giving it up to his teammates as a big.
And Ibaka slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
8-point deficit.
George against Green. It's tipped. No
No.
one near Curry as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 8. Outside Leonard. MP outside.
Yikes.
Can't get the
Yikes.
bucket
Yikes.
from 20
Yikes.
feet out. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors.
was a
13
bad
points
shot.
was their biggest lead in the game. Thompson right side. This one for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I don't know about this one.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. MB trying to free himself up. George with the bucket.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't
Why
want to
can't-
give
why
him any
couldn't
clues as to
be
what they
doing
want
this
to do
earlier?
defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Curry finds Green. Wiseman with the ball. Pass to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And he
Are you
gets the
kidding
bucket.
me?
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Leonard no luck.
Oh, it's over now.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Curry. And it's
Of
Golden
course I
State
get,
with another.
I basically get boxed in by my own teammate.
When the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Leonard. The 3 from MP.
No foul.
Porter pulls it
Okay.
in. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win
Unbelievable.
for the Warriors.
3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys,
terrible
and look at the
end.
stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
They kick it out to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's the Clippers, trailing by 13. Nobody near Leonard. The
Oh my
shot's
God,
good on the
Leonard.
assist by George.
Well, the defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly
Wait.
can, especially at the arc.
My
It's too
man's.
accurate.
So we see the Warriors taking the game lead.
Dap up. Wiseman. 24 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. We lose again. Klay Thompson is insane, by the way.